Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I am not dead, and I'm still one of your hosts, Kevin Hub. And this is
Avran LeFeber.
And this is the Angrysnowboarder podcast, episode 15.
The still not dead from the pandemic episode.
Yep.
We took a hiatus.
Yes, we did.
Mainly to make sure that neither of us got sick.
Yeah.
Although in hindsight, we both think we might have gotten it at some point.
Yeah, I think we might already have antigens going on, so.
As long as I don't end up with a mutagen.
Well, I mean, depends on what the mutagen is.
Can I be a Ninja Turtle?
Maybe.
I'd be like a midlife Ninja Turtle?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Midlife mutant
Ninja Turtles, midlife mutant Ninja Turtles.
By the way, the movie celebrated its 30th anniversary. The original.
The original live action?
Yeah. So I watched it the other day. God, that movie was so ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was.
And it was such a good movie.
Great movie.
Yes. Well, you got to find stuff to keep yourself occupied in these...
Absolutely. In these uncertain times, as it were.
Yes. But we are alive. Kevin is alive. What have you been doing for...
Lots of school, actually. This is actually vaguely advantageous for me because these classes I've got going on right now have a lot of busy work. So, a lot of that and a lot of been running, been actually like working out at home.
Do you have spare weights?
No.
Damn, I need weights.
We're just doing body weight stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
I need weights.
I know. We do too. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Not much, really. Sleeping until 10, 11, making breakfast at 1.
I sometimes don't get out of bed till 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I don't do that. Ashley would probably kick me, but
I do what I want. Well, we all know what I've been doing. We started the Angry Snowboarder show, and it's my slow descent into madness because my co-host is a fucking upper body of a mannequin.
Yeah. Well,
let's be real. A lot of live streaming. Live streaming's been good.
Yeah, live streaming has been good.
Live streaming's been fun. You've been in there moderating when you can.
Mm-hmm.
So got that. I've been pissing off snowboard vloggers, which is fun.
Always.
Fuck them.
Always fun.
Fuck them. Been raising money for the Snowboarding Community Fund, which is good. So for anyone that's listening doesn't know, there's a fund that was started on GoFundMe by Nitro Snowboards for freelance photographers, videographers, park guys, basically the guys that are going to be struggling a lot harder than most of the people that either got furloughed or were able to get unemployment. These are your gig workers. They're going to be struggling a little harder, but we've raised over $10,000 or 10,000 euros in that. And personally, we were able to raise $275 around there. I think it was like $273 something by the exchange rate for that off live streaming. So we did that. We've put out the call for goggles for docs.
Yep.
And I've had a few people reach out and be like, didn't know about it. And I sent 10 pairs of goggles out. Actually, because of me promoting it, one of our local reps was like, is this legit? And I was like, yeah, I think he sent 20 or 40 pairs of unzippers.
Oh, sick.
And then Todd Richards reached out to me and was like, this was legit? And I said, yeah. And he's like, cool, I got like 500 pairs of spy goggles.
There you go.
He's probably sending stuff from like the 90s when he wrote for him. And he's like, here you go. Here you go. Yeah, well.
It covers your face.
It covers your face. It covers your eyes. Yeah. So there was that, which was good. We did that. And then this week we've been raising money for our boy Brucey, former intern that flipped his truck that he was living in. So we're trying to help him out while he's kind of in between in a weird situation. Wrecking a car during a pandemic that you lived out of.
Tough spot.
For sure. So trying to do that. That's kind of it. I bought the video game Days End for $20. Zombie Apocalypse. Run around on a motorcycle. I did not realize that game was that big. Oh, I am like 100 hours in and I'm not even halfway through. That thing. I might finish it by August. And I play like 6 hours a day. A lot of just brapping on the motorcycle. Brapping, running over zombies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why I chose a pandemic video game during a pandemic. Probably because it was $20.
That sounds like you.
I felt really guilty. I've been feeling guilty anytime I buy anything. I'm like, no, I shouldn't buy that. And then I'm like, oh, I guess I can buy that. I have to like justify it in my head. I'm so used to being poor, and then when you start making money and then you lose money, you're like, I can't do this. It just sits there in the back of your head. Negative.
For sure.
I signed up for Masterclass. So I've been taking master classes. I took Krugman's economics course, which was pretty interesting, and now I'm doing Deadmau5's electronic music, so I can make better intro music for this podcast.
Oh, God, it needs it.
It does. It's awful. I am awful at that.
It's not that bad.
Well, it's only 30 seconds. You only have to sit through 30 seconds of me trying to play for something like that. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Also, creepy superfan Alan Russell.
Yeah.
He wants to know what you're doing to keep your skin so soft and supple and your body tight while the gyms are closed.
Staying far, far away from you.
Are you keeping your cardio up so you can outrun him?
Yes.
That's good, because he lives in a lower elevation, so you could probably beat him.
Mm-hmm.
But he was training, like, ultimate fighting and stuff.
Yeah, that has some cardio, but big difference between that and just straight running.
But if he gets a hold of you, I'm worried that he'll know how to hold you.
But
he'll probably bite your neck.
That's the reason that's the reason I trail run, because it keeps my agility up.
There you go.
Yeah. I just take off straight into the woods, and I'll be all right, because I'm quick like a cat.
Yeah. He did say, though, that he doesn't want to make you into a full bodysuit anymore. He wants to make you into just a cod piece, but he wants your head right on the front, so when the mouth opens up, his dick falls out, so that way he can pee. How do you feel about that?
Disturbed. Very, very disturbed.
Yeah. But, I mean, he's our number 2 fan.
Who's our number 1 fan?
My mom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She says you're very good on camera.
Oh,
and you speak so eloquently.
Oh, well, I try.
Yeah, so there you go. My mom is our number 1 fan.
Wait, is she our number 1 fan, or is she my number 1 fan?
She's our collectively. So maybe Alan is your number 1 fan.
Alan's probably my number 1 fan. Yeah.
It's okay. I have a number 1 personal fan, Slim Whitman.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, because it keeps telling me that I have to use they them pronouns.
Okay.
And
sure.
And it's always complimenting me on everything I do in the voicemails, but then calls me a fucking asshole and gets really angry and pissed. I feel like I want to schedule an ultimate fight between Alan and Slick Whitman and just see. My money's on Alan.
Yeah.
He's killed people.
Right.
So
totally.
So, he survived a bomb blast direct. So my money's on Alan.
Probably.
He's scrappy.
Yes.
He'd probably use his own beard to wrap it around the person's neck and choke them with it while biting their ear. Just
sounds about right.
Yeah. So anyways, there's that, and then I guess people have been really hurting for content. So a lot of pros and stuff have been dropping their parts online.
Yeah.
A lot of videos, and there's a bunch of new podcasts. There's the Bombhole podcast that everyone keeps telling me I need to listen to. I just haven't had time. But that's Justin Benny and Chris Grenier and East Owens podcast that they're doing.
It's probably got to be solid.
Yeah, I think so. I've always liked Benny. So I like Chris Grenier as a person. I don't like his pro model.
Yeah.
His pro model is a turd.
And
he should probably... I mean, he should go into an ambassador role.
I agree. They want to keep giving him a pro model boot color 32 over there. That's cool. It sells. It sells by his name, but
that Solomon board is a turd.
If his pro model board is going to keep riding like that, maybe just give him a colorway of something else. How about that?
Well, it blows my mind that he's got a pro model and Leif doesn't.
Yeah, that is kind of ridiculous, because how many years in a row did Leif have enders in Videograss?
Yeah, right. So
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weird one. But then there's also the F and Rad podcast. That guy has been just pumping content. I guess he did Jamie Lynn the other day, and then they put it up on Instagram live stream too.
Oh, sick!
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So there's that, and I mean, people are trying right now to give you guys content. So that's we finally agreed that we could get within 6 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Mainly because we don't see it. I can tell you exactly who everyone was that I've had interactions with in the last 2 weeks. Kevin, the guy at the grocery store, my Instacart delivery guy, and that's it. And my roommate.
Yeah.
And I saw Bruce the other day. I stopped to see Bruce, but we stayed about 10 feet apart.
And I've not had any real contact with anyone other than my girlfriend. I've been to the grocery store, but I stay 10 feet away. If somebody's down the aisle, I wait.
Yeah.
I don't get close to people at all. I can't risk it.
That's why I did the Instacart thing. And when I say the grocery store, I mean the local market down here by the liquor store, because I stopped in, because they have stuff I can't get at the grocery store. I stopped in just to do stuff, and I was like fully gloved, fully.
Yeah,
covered.
that's the other thing. I wear gloves, face mask, and shout out to Airhole, keep me safe.
Wait,
other people.
Airhole's got.
I don't put the hole right here.
But you have the hole right in the front. Doesn't that defeat the purpose?
I know. I thought that was funny. That was kind of ironic. I was like, "Ha! This is like the opposite of what you need." But I just,
it's a place for you
to down. Yeah, and get home, wash the groceries, throw out the bags. Yeah, wipe everything down with either alcohol wipe or bleach. And
shout out to my Instacart delivery guy. I gave him like a 35% tip. That guy crushed it. It took me 2 days to get an Instacart, so I finally scheduled it, and the guy was like in and out in 15 minutes and got 95% of everything. So I was just like, fuck yeah, I'm going to give you a tip. And just for anyone listening to this that maybe doesn't follow us on YouTube or anything, or follow the live streams, I put this out there for any of you snowboard bum guys like in mountain towns that are really, really hurting. If you cannot afford groceries, reach out to me. If I can, I will Instacart groceries to you so you can eat, or I will get you a gift card to your local grocery store. Or if I have to, if you're in such a remote place, I will call your local grocery store and pay over the phone if I have to. Or I will do something to make sure you guys are fed.
He will. He's bought me groceries before. So,
I know that like North Lake Tahoe has a soup kitchen going on, and I know that they're doing multiple food drives around here, and so mountain towns are a little more hurt, and we don't have access to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I
just don't have the infrastructure and the resources that the bigger cities do.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky that we're on I-70. If we weren't on I-70, I mean, I think we would be hurting a lot more. But yeah, for anyone out there that's just worried about getting groceries, reach out. I'll do what I can where I can, even if it's just $50 Instacart delivery. I mean, might not be the food you normally eat. You might have to learn how to cook, but you'll get food.
Yeah,
I mean, you'll eat. I mean, I don't know. I'll get you like a couple pounds of rice, and I'll get a frozen bag of chicken and some soy sauce, and you're good.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, right? No, I'll get you some vegetables, some canned stuff, maybe some potatoes. Potatoes are also good.
Yeah.
But,
are cheap and they last.
I know what it's like to go hungry in a shred town, so I don't want people to do that. I want to make sure that people are taken care of. Like right when this all happened, I reached out to everyone that I was worried that was like living paycheck to paycheck, and I've still been checking up on them, and they're all fine. And I was like, "How the fuck are you guys all fine?" I was like, "You guys are always like destitute in a good year. I can't figure this out." I was like, "How?" And they're like, "Nah, man, we got our stimulus, and we're on unemployment, and we're just waiting."
Honestly, with the way the unemployment thing is working out, like I know there's been some articles coming out of like Michigan and stuff that people are getting paid. The people that are on unemployment are getting paid more than the essential workers in Michigan.
Yes, that is actually a fact. I've seen that. Because because the liquor store is flagged as essential, and I talked to my boss down there because he's like, "We'll probably need you back," and I was like, "I have no problem coming back."
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Well, we raised your rate during this, so everyone gets a pay raise if you come back." And I was like, "Oh, I don't even care. I more or less for me, it's mental sanity because it gives me dumb, repetitive tasks to do over and over again, and so I could do that." But yeah, so it's stupid. I think like any of the essential workers at the end of this, they should be getting a big ass fucking bonus.
I agree.
Shout out to like every grocery worker, delivery person. Like every time I see a delivery guy, I was like, "Thank you for your service." I was on the road the other day, like just raising my arm trying to get the truck drivers to honk. I think they thought I was flipping them off though, and I was like, "No, I'm supporting you. You guys are fucking rad. Like, thank you, thank you."
And personal shout out to social workers because I don't see them getting mentioned really anywhere in any of this, and they're still essential, and they still have to go talk to people and visit, and like that's still a in-person frontline job, technically speaking. So them too. But everybody else, grocery workers, nurses, doctors, delivery people, all those. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks to anyone that's doing what they can where they can. I feel like I'm not doing enough, but maybe I'm doing too much. I don't know. I was looking at like statistics and numbers for view counts and stuff. A lot of people have reached out and said that just with us pumping content, it's helping them. So I'm like, oh, I guess we're doing what we can where we can, but I'm trying to figure out how to do more. That's why I keep offering to buy people groceries. No one's reached out, and I've had other people that are fans of what we do say that they'll match whatever I do. So there's potential there, but I still think we're still kind of in the early stages here. So we'll figure it out as we go along.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to go dive into the topics that people wanted us to talk about.
Yeah.